All right. Yes. Okay. Making sure the sound works are alrighty then. Chat room. Welcome back to the White Shorts Wednesdays at Card Haven. It's round one of the Pack Per Win tournament here today. We've got Licorice Recoil in the top side, and what is it? You should be a Yotsuba player here in the bottom. It'll be an absolute banger. Got the timer started really quick. There is only one timer. That's an interesting concept. I feel like things were not set up here. And they're normally set up when I get here. And I don't know what to do. Here we go. Chronos. Yeah, there we go. Hey.
Still to bring amateur commentary.
Oh, do you have the buy? Oh my goodness. Oh, I didn't bring two mics. That's unlucky. All right. What's up, James? We got James on the stream. Can I start the timer? Are they playing yet?
For Weiss?
For Weiss, yeah.
I think they are.
Is Digimon play? I can do that too.
Yeah, he wanted me to send me here to start the Digimon timer.
Okay, Digimon timer is starting,
Cool.
and I will make sure that gets transitioned.
Cool.
And I'm just gonna start the Weiss timer.
It's 50 for Digimon.
It's 50 for Digimon. I will fix that.
It's all good. Preach.
All right, cool. I've started the timer. You know what? It's it's all good. It is what it is. It's blurry. I remember that there was a fix for this, but I also don't remember what the fix was. We're really good at this. Really, really strong start. Gosh, darn. Because there's a bunch of sources here, and they're definitely not the there's a bunch of sources here, and they're definitely not the camera. So I think we're just gonna have to be blurry, and that's gonna be what it is.
Oh, yeah.
Hell yeah.
Comment much.
Yeah. You're not gonna comment on much.
No.
All right, that's fair enough.
I don't know the other cards do besides Hololive, so.
Yeah, fair play. Well, I'm gonna try to get the stream not blurry. But it is going to be Yotsuba versus Licorice Recoil. I have no idea where. Oh, here we go. Feature match. Open the properties. Buffering. I'm not sure why it's blurry. But we have a pretty quick early game going on here. Just getting started. Just taking care of business. Yeah, there was a different fix. There was somebody that showed me it once and never again. So
It hasn't happened since.
yeah. Dude, I'm trying my best. I think it's configure video. Okay. I don't know. Oh, camera control. Here we go. Don't do autofocus. And then we manually focus it. And there we go. All right, we're so back.
Wow.
We're so back. All right, we have card gameplay. Let's go. It's going to be Licorice Recoil versus Yotsuba here with the new premium set. Yotsuba, alongside most of the other quintessential quintuplets, got many buffs. Lots of great stuff going on. And Yotsuba in particular got more ways to get more cards into memory. And not that many more ways to get stock to put the cards into memory. But we got more tools in general to make the memory happen and to try to keep the gameplay stable. There's an extra level 2, I think, card. There's a card that lets you climax swap at the beginning of the main phase between your finishing and your level 1 climax in an 8-bar deck. So that's pretty good. Pretty reasonable.
For Soru, isn't he playing the Stock Soul or
Is Soru playing the Stock
I
Soul?
think the 0 is a Stock Soul counter or combo. I think he's playing that.
You're right.
So that might be a way to help.
I am blind.
Recoup that.
That's true. So it is not the 8-bar build that I think you would normally expect from a kind of Yotsuba build. This is Stock Soul into something. And that something could be still the Yotsuba finisher. I would assume so. Soru is a massive fan of the trash waifu, as you can tell from the sleeves and the everything. But we also see, not for nothing, some of the memory cards already flying by. The level 0 that's on the left here, left position center stage for Soru. I believe it's some kind of search. It's either on reverse or on death. Clock yourself, some kind of thing. And search. Yeah, the level 0.
That one's on
Yeah,
reverse. You put it to memory and you do something with the clock.
Yeah. On reverse, go to memory, clock yourself, something, search for a card. Great times all around. Hear me out. Minus 1,000 to that guy. All right.
Never mind, doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter anymore. Congratulations. Yeah, Licorice Rico has a really nice Akatsuki. 500 power means that on average you can run it in. Not that you can run it in, but it means that it will probably die to things. Like, there's not a lower power 0 for it to... Wait, is this Sergio?
Yeah, I think it is Sergio.
Oh my goodness. Never mind. That actually kind of makes sense. I didn't look outside. I'm not gonna lie. I saw Yotsuba on stream, and I just thought that it was Soru. And this is a hard call out. I'm disappointed that it's not. That's,
Yeah, it's Sergio.
It's Sergio? Okay. I don't know what his, Bushinami name is. I'm just gonna let it rip. I'm disappointed that that's not Soru. So Soru's Bushinami name is also Soru, so it doesn't matter. I don't recall what his current Bushinami name is, but this does make a little more sense. This is a build that Sergio's been messing around with every now and then. You know what? I could actually probably go look at Bushinami from a previous tournament and pull up.
Snorlax likes pancakes or something.
Is it Snorlax likes pancakes right now?
I think so. Something like that.
I think so, yeah. Event details, ranking list. It is Snorlax love pancake. Alright. Let's get the right names going on here. I love how I've made it infinitely harder for me to try to commentate with the name. It's really strong. It's a pretty slow game so far, not for nothing. And Snorlax Loves Pancakes is having all the stock, is gonna have all of his stock getting sent straight to the waiting room to get the memory going. Stock Soul hits the board. Mill 3, Salvage. If you're a longer time Weiss player, you might know it as an Operation Tornado. It's going to be salvaging level of characters milled or lower. I have absolutely no idea what he just salvaged, but that's okay. The camera's a little off here, but we'll live.
It's similar to the slime 0, right?
Yeah,
So
it's
it's
similar
a
to the
start.
Slime 0 combo that they've been running in their 8-pants decks at the moment. Yeah, exactly. Is there a zoom that I'm missing? I'm 90% sure I clicked configure video earlier, and that brought up the dialogue. Oh, here it is. Is there a zoom? There is no zoom.
Up there at the top.
Yeah, but it's at the
Oh,
minimum.
fully out.
Yeah, yeah. Unlucky. It's because okay. Oh my goodness. It made the zoom bad again.
Hello.
Hello. Do not autofocus. And set it to nothing. And apply. Okay. Alright. We've missed so much of this. You know?
One thing I do know is, I don't know if it's new, but I know that the Yotsuba deck also has the Ramaris.
Yes,
1.0.
yes.
I don't know if that's new or not, but
Yeah, the Rammers 1.0 is not new, but it is very cool. And if you're unfamiliar, the profile lets you. It's the card on the left again. Pay 1, get some card from your waiting room at the beginning of the Encore step. Send that card into your memory. Another way to really easily get your cards into memory for value as well, right? Stock soul combo. So into zeros, you can side for full joy. Into level 1s, you can side for 1 soul with the level 0 combo and send that straight into memory. It doesn't do that much else. It's a spammable brainstorm for check 3, which is useful. You don't really need more than one of those because by their very nature, you don't need to tap a spammable brainstorm. You can spam it. So right now, we've got the good spend down for Snorlax Loves Pancakes to grab the to get some memory going, and then Stock Soul to replenish the stock. Do it all again. If we block even a little bit, we're gonna have resources for burn 2 for days. On the other side, Licorice Recoil, you don't need all that much for the finisher. Taiki Quack is playing with the premium booster cards that are announced for coming to English, not for nothing. We have JP cards on stream, but there will be an English version coming out. So playtesting a little early, taking a look see. Why is it so much easier? Well, let me tell you why. We have a new 3-2. That 3-2 says, beginning of the climax phase, sack this, free play 2 guys. One of those guys, you can make those both of your finishers. One of those guys says salvage on play. One of those guys says marker the other guy underneath to give everybody on attack mill 1, burn 1 if it's a level 0. Mill the opponent 1 and burn 1 if it's a level 0. And so
looks like Taiki's having some trouble just now. He refreshed the climax and then he is going through 2 more. So he has the
wow,
and then he's out 4 already in the new deck. So
wow, that is horrifying.
That's gonna be very
that is gross. Yeah. Yeah, that's rough. Luckily, he is at 3-2. I talked about that. Free plays the combo and also sacks itself to get the climax from waiting room. So that might be necessary. that might be a necessary inclusion in the upcoming game plan. But that's a-okay. We're gonna make it work. it's all good. The new premium booster combo on door as well, making this an 8-door list to maximize on your potential to trigger door, make your opponent mill 4 cards off the top of their deck, and instantly want to clock themselves until they lose. New combo is search on climax play, which very straightforward. We love deck compressing. What we don't love, on average, is that it happens before you swing. So a lot of the nice thing about the Corone combo, as an example, is that you can stack the searches all on the final swinging character that you know will reverse, and then you can deck compress after you've triggered into a less compressed deck. So you can get, hopefully, vanilla triggers and then the search. Here, we have the search coming in before the swings, compressing the deck, but also making it easier to trigger climaxes. Not for nothing. Most of them are out of, or half of them are out of Taiki.Quack's deck. But it's still something that can come up, for sure.
At this point, I'm sure anything will help.
Yeah, anything does help at this point. You're not wrong, James. So we are hoping to stick a little damage because we are pretty anticipated behind here. And if we trigger a climax, that would be real annoying. Here's our requisite damage that we really needed to stick, and here's the really annoying climax trigger. And also because of the brainstorm in the back that Taiki.Quack is pointing to underneath both his hand and his climax, because he triggered a door, Snorlax Loves Pancakes is gonna mill 4 cards, like we just said. Unfortunately for Taiki.Quack, those were clean cards. So we now have a chance for Snorlax Loves Pancakes to cancel off the top of the deck. First, it's going to be resolve the penalty into milling 2 more cards for the effect. And then we'll see if he hates his life or is gaming. Here's the penalty. Climax for the boys? Nope, that's clean. Does he mill a climax? Wait, no, not from the bottom. Not from the bottom. It's not an icy tail. It's from the top. It's from the top. It's from the top. All right. There's 2 clean and the cancel. Easy. Easy. Just like that, you know. Just like that.
I feel sorry for Taiki.
You know, you don't have to feel sorry for Taiki.Quack because there's been plenty of games where it goes the other way, where it's like, I have a compressed deck, I'm really gonna live. He triggers door, you mill 3 climaxes, you lose the game instantly. You know.
That's from experience.
It's from it is from experience. You know. But also, I've seen it happen. Like it's a real thing. Spammable brainstorms coming down from Snorlax Loves Pancakes. Might be digging for a climax here, and that's gonna be 2 whiffs. You know, it feels like it's always when you put the game on stream, brainstorm looks like such a useless mechanic. You know, mill 4 cards and do nothing else, and he even paid 1 stock for it. What is this guy doing? Jokes aside, probably going to be 3 vanilla swings coming down here. Oh, is that shuffle back 2, I believe. Shuffle back 2. And I don't know if it's plus power or plus soul. Or it could be side attack without penalty as well. But if it's side attack without penalty, that would be really good for this turn where Snorlax Loves Pancakes is not doing all that much. So, doesn't look like it, given that he is going to move it back. So, let's see what comes down. That's going to be a bar. Perhaps it is combo with the level 2 card. Looks like it's going to let him search for presumably a Yotsuba. Could be just a character. It's not going to be as good as Muron. Guaranteed. So, blind stock. There we go. That's the part where it's not as good as Muron. Yeah. A bar deck has the blind stock for sure. Looks like a side attack here. Taiki.Quack still got a 0 left on the board to side with. Or side against, rather. Nope. Beats over anyways. Easy as you like. Here's another 2. If this takes, we're kind of in like the, kind of a standard position here. See, Taiki really should not die if, for whatever reason, Snorlax takes all the damage and goes to level 3. Not for nothing, I don't think Snorlax Loves Pancakes will take all the damage and go to level 3, given that they just milled 8 clean cards for fun and then triggered clean 3 times. On the other side, Taiki is going to hit 2 on this brainstorm, which is a little gross at this point. There is a lot of climaxes out in that way. A lot of climaxes out in that waiting room. Not a lot of deck left to go. You really wanted that that hit 2 to be on the check 3 brainstorm, if anything. Unfortunately, not going to be the case. However, there is a check 4 event here. Even going to stop at 2. Probably has the climax in hand for the combo. So that's 5 cards leaving the deck after the combo resolves with double. So should be pretty straightforward. Should be pretty straightforward. And Licorice Recoil, with the very consistent setup that it has now, kind of is a finisher that you're okay with trying for if the opponent is at 2-5, even 2-4 sometimes if there's some deck outs going on. Because you are, excuse me, you are very likely to get that sort of what is it? Either the double mill on the restander or the double restander with one instance of on attack mill burn if it's a level 0. So you have a lot of, explosiveness to get thrown in there. Oh, did you mill a climax? Cool. Burn one? That also takes. Cool. Swing? Cool. Nice. Awesome. Really great. Here's the mill 4. Gonna grab one copy of the restander part of the package here. The other one, also going to go for the brainstorm. Maybe no climax. Although if that's the case, I'm not sure why Taiki.Quack only milled 2 with the first event. Maybe it's not for me to say. I suppose this angle does make it so that you get to keep these 3 clean cards out. So if you do have the climax already and you don't like these cards, let's search a new deck. So we'll see. Also gives a higher chance that Taiki.Quack, wow, another climax penalty in this game. That's gross.
So looks like he's out 6 right now.
Yeah. That's pretty gross. We do have all of the pieces in Taiki's hand for next turn. And we are about to swing for 3 stock with the potential to coin flip 1 more. Wow. That is a bottom of the deck of all time. Good thing we are reshuffling this deck. Okay. Powerful. Strong. Really strong. My goodness. Well, yeah, here's one of our finishers. Here's another finisher. Easy as you like. So now that card in the middle there for Licorice Recoil player does have a chance to flip the top if it's a level 1 or higher. Go straight to stock. We did just search out 2 1 or higher cards, so not amazing for that odds, but it's okay. Even if it whiffs, 6 stock really ought to be enough to kind of get this board going. Given the previously aforementioned card that free plays 2 of your cards for 3 stock and also gets you the climax. So yeah. Wow. Triggers door. Ew. It looks like a mill 4 clean. Gonna take the 2. And that's with the stock cards. So, yep, no stock for Taiki.Quack today. If only we swung with it second. There's the block. You really want this to stick here if you're Taiki.Quack. You are definitely hitting level 3, and it's not. Gross. Okay. Welp. That's real bad. Because the Yotsuba now gets time. The Yotsuba player now gets time to get more stock, and the Licorice Recoil player goes to level 3. So, question mark, question mark, question mark. Not sure how we win the game. If the Yotsuba, unironically, if the Yotsuba player clocked right now, that would really help a lot. Because that will lead to the expected deck out. And a 2-4 start if Taiki.Quack decides to go for the finisher on this turn. This upcoming turn. Taiki.Quack's options aren't that great either way. You know, you might be siloed into playing the finisher anyway, but 1 extra point of damage would help a lot. at this point. So Alex loves pancakes. Angle is to live and not die. And I think he's realized that. Could be a foil version of the Ramrus, as far as I can tell. And just getting a little more memory. Let's see, what else can we see here? Ban another stock. Gonna do the check 3 spammable brainstorm. Flips the climax on the bottom of the deck. I think it's gonna be assumed like refresh with 6, 7 here.
Makes sense.
Yeah, something like that.
I think that bottom card is the blind stocked one, so that could be a climax, but
Yeah.
that would never happen anymore.
Yeah, surely it didn't happen. Surely this was the climax that we were looking for. Here's a penalty. If this was a climax, that'd be really funny. Nope. Mill another climax? Oh. That helps. Every little bit helps for Taiki.Quack at this stage. Let's be honest. It's not a check 3. Never mind. It's a search and discard? What does this card do? It's a search and discard. Okay. I got you. Sounds good. It's gonna search for... Is that the 2 combo foil? No, that is a 500 power card. Is that the... What is that? I don't know what that card is. By the pure art. Alright, what's up next? Put down this 1-0 on reverse blind stock if there's a climax in play, I believe. Pay 2. Oh no, pay 1. Pay 1 spammable brainstorm? That might have been what happened here. Unsure. Unsure where the other stock came from. Really don't know. We are going to play the climax, though. That's going to get us a card. Looks like a soul trigger. My assumption is going to be the finisher. And you're going to get the blind stock right off the top. Yotsuba going to go to 5 stock into the anticipated finishing turn here, which is not that much, to be honest. That's kind of looking like double with 1 extra burn too. Kind of got like a similar output to Marine. There's a block. There's our kind of expected taken damage here. Taiki.Quack really close to tilt leveling that climax. Boom. Another 2. Bonk. Get in the face. Alright. Well, Taiki.Quack, let's see it. Not for nothing. There's enough random milling effects going on with Taiki.Quack's finishing lineup plus the incidental mill from the Brainstormer that you could be funny and, you know, get to the next deck out at this point. I think there's definitely been plenty of cards milled on the side of Snorlax Loves Pancakes. We really do just have the finishing lineup, and it might just be time to go. Here comes the setup card. Wow, I got the climax. That's crazy. I paid 2 stock and I got the climax. But wait, there's more. Let's do some other things. Who else we playing down? There's some kind of checking going on. I do believe it searches the deck for something. So the 3-2 in the middle. Let's see what our board is going to look like. Eyeing the check 4 event here. He's looking for something. And I'm just not sure what it is. It might be that the 3-2 in the middle, yeah, needs 1 stock, and I think he's just going to crack it. That is nothing. There is nothing in here that you want. Okay. I'm glad we did this. This is a stock shuffle. All right. And then free play 2 guys. Wow. It's the finishers. All right. Congratulations. So, the blue chick lets the red chick basically mill and hopefully burn one on attack. And the blue chick needs the red chick to be markered for that to happen. Hear me out. We just got her. Nice and easy. Also, a top 2 check here. Gets to see the climax. That's from the salvage brainstormer in the back row. On attack, mill the top, guaranteed burn 1 damage. Take that to the face. All right, here's 3. Okay, we are now in the game. That's enough. There's a world. And that does take. This is kind of an expected block at this point. Yep. And now here comes the big one. Restander with on attack, mill the top. If it's a 0 or lower, burn 1 twice. Twice? Hello? You have the double combo. Twice? No? I don't know what I missed, but this is gonna be the restand. So not for nothing. That's enough. Hit the climax. Are we a gamer? We're just that individual. Alright. Burn 1 sticks, though. You're kind of over-swinging now, but kind of it is what it is. Roll the dice. You gotta think that's, gonna be like 7 climaxes going back in the Yotoba player's deck. So, does Snorlax love pancakes have it like that right now? Bada bing, bada boom. Bam, not a climax. That's 3, no door to mill with, and that's the cancel. Wait, again, I don't think he milled a second time. Was there like a cost that Taiki.Quack couldn't pay? Like, there are 2 of the blue cards on field. So I'm really unsure what exactly is happening, to be completely honest. But we've got some burn 2s on deck. We do not have some burn 2s on deck. There's the climax. All right, we have... Okay, so we have the vanilla burn 2s on deck because the finisher has on attack pay to ditch 1, I believe, or 2 to burn 2 on attack. So it's pay to ditch 2. Wow. And that's just 2s. That's not going to be enough. We saw from the search, Taiki.Quack is extremely compressed here. No climax draw. And got hit to 3-6 as far as I can tell for Snorlax Loves Pancakes. So, that might just be it. Taiki.Quack considering a counter to keep the restander on the board here. Is going to proc it. Believe that's a memory counter for 3K. So, oh, no. It's a mill counter. I have no idea what that milled. Epic. Alright. Glad we did this. Okay. Blocks with another... The 4th copy of the finishing climax, though. So, we are going to have to try to raw draw this from the top. Or hit it off the check 3 brainstorm if we want more instances. Not sure what that bottom deck mill was. We don't know if this game is just over. It very well could be. Down to the wire. It's coming down to the last kinds of chump blocking left to go. Snorlax Loves Pancakes getting left behind with that missed climax draw. But But you have to think with the deck as ow. Wow, the finishing climax. Of course. Well,
Third time's the charm.
did we already clock? We did not already clock. Awesome. Yeah. Great. Top check 3. And it's another copy of the finishing climax, so we can't draw it. Yep. All right. Swing 3 times, Tagi.Quack. How much can we get? How much can we get there with? We're going to look for 4. What else do we have? What other... I think there is a clock self to stock card. Not going to get that for sure. Yep. Let's swing 3 times. It looks like Store Like Loves Pancakes is at 3-4. So we are looking for 3s here. Here's a guaranteed 3 and then another 3. What are we looking for here? Oh, and that level 0 card does have 2 soul. So I think, yep, you got to front here first. Any counterplay here? I have no idea what this does. Sack counter for just a sack. Blocks on 1. Here's another lethal shot, and that's going to be the game. Wow. Really big killing turn from Taiki.Quack, and really unfortunate climax setup for Solax Loves Pancakes. Right on time for round 1. We'll be right back with the next round here at Card Haven for Weiss Wednesdays.